I'm Dave Abrams. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
And I'm Kristin Lagana. Welcome to Arundel County Week in Review. Now get out your drumstick or your leftover turkey sandwich as we walk you through the local news of the holidays, making headlines this week. If you have visitors heading home this weekend out of BWI, there are some new goodies to make their trip more pleasant through the biggest rush of the year. This week, the airport unveiled $105 million in improvements to make it easier for passengers to get around. The improvements include a new connection linking the D&E concourses and a new security checkpoint. Here's what Governor Hogan had to say about the improvements.
This major terminal enhancement project improves and modernizes BWI Marshall for our customers and provides new opportunities for expanded international air service. This work also sets the stage for even more future development here at BWI. When the entire DE Connector program is complete next year, this airport will have 8 gates for international flights, and these upgrades are vital as we support a growing airport and a growing Maryland economy. I just want to say congratulations to everyone that has been involved in making this important project become a reality. Our administration is proud to strongly support BWI, and we will continue to do everything we can to encourage its continued growth and success as we work to ensure that Maryland is indeed open for business and as we continue our work to change Maryland for the better.
Looking sharp, BWI. It almost makes me want to go through a security checkpoint right now.
Doesn't it?
Doesn't it?
Don't you just want to, take your belt and your shoes off? And...
Yeah. You have any travel plans? Are you flying out anywhere?
I drove.
You drove?
I drove. I went up to Long Island. Very nice.
Good.
Very beautiful part of our country.
Yes,
And
indeed.
how about you? Do you stay home for Thanksgiving? Or
I'm local. Went to about Bel Air area all the way down to Alexandria.
Huh.
Yeah, I was on the road.
So wait, is this Lagana family?
So Will's family is up in Parkville, Bel Air area. And then my aunt is down in Alexandria on my dad's side, so it's his side of the family.
All right, well, we'll come back to that.
All right, very good.
So neither of us used the airport, so
No,
we're have to go check out the new digs.
However, my sister used the airport this week.
There we go.
They're on their
We need to
honeymoon.
we should have done a remote with her.
I know. Once I figured out that it was going to be my first Thanksgiving without my sister, I thought, Mom, why don't we go to Antigua for Thanksgiving? Because that's where they are.
Good idea. You should totally crash that.
We're here.
I'm sure they won't mind.
Oh, yeah.
Well, of course, Kristin, what would Thanksgiving be without turkey? On Tuesday, County Executive Steve Shue and Chief Administrative Officer Mark Hartzell delivered birds to St. Philip Neri Church in Linthicum. The church runs a food pantry every third Thursday with an average of 70 families served each month. This month, the church served 97 families, or about 300 people. Shue heard that families had to be turned away the week before, so his 6 turkeys really filled the gap. How about that story,
That's incredible.
Kristin?
Seriously, that's
Great for the church. They're doing a good thing.
Yeah.
300 people
that is incredible.
had turkey.
Many shout outs to
That's what's
St. Mary.
great about
St. Mary?
America. Turkey
Yes,
for
in
everyone.
Linthicum. Thank you so much for doing that.
I'm wondering if they had turducken.
Have you ever eaten turducken?
I've never had turducken.
Do you know what turducken is, Dave?
What is turducken?
It's a chicken and a duck and a turkey.
Oh my God, that sounds foul.
Oh, very good.
I'll have to try it.
Yeah, me too, someday maybe. Now is a good time to remind you about the holiday sharing program. I've said it before and I'll say it again. This is a great way to help out families in need, and thanks to everyone who helped out for Thanksgiving. You can adopt a family or senior citizen, or you can make a donation. You can also choose the size of the family, meals or gifts, or where they live. Go to dhr.maryland.gov/Anne Arundel and sign up today. There are lots of families out there who would really appreciate your help.
You got a family this year?
I will for
Putting you on the
Christmas.
spot.
I will
Okay.
for Christmas.
Me too.
I do it for Christmas time.
Deal.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah,
See,
do
there's
you
2
do
more.
seniors or do you do families, little kids?
I think, that's a tough choice.
I switch every year.
Well, food or gifts?
I do both.
All right, I'm gonna do gifts for kids,
Gifts for kids.
right?
Yeah, and it's nice to give them some groceries for Christmas Day too.
Yeah. Okay, I'll do that.
Very good.
Well, we're going to take a quick break, and when we return, we'll talk to Jeff Diggs and Twan Herold from the Responsible Parent Employment Program. Take a look at our community calendar for events happening around town, including a few Christmas items,
Christmas already.
and we'll be right back.
We'd do anything for kids. Yet 1 in 6 children in the U.S. struggle with hunger. Help end childhood hunger near you. Learn how at feedingamerica.org.
Well, welcome back. Joining us in the studio this week, we're delighted to have Jeff and Twan with the Responsible Parent Employment Program. Gentlemen, how you doing today?
Great.
Very good.
Happy
Now,
Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Let's start off with that. Let's talk about this program, Responsible Parent Employment Program. What's the goals of this?
The goals of the Responsible Parent Employment Network is to strengthen families, help the non-custodial parents to eliminate the barriers towards employment. We help them with job training. A lot of them are ex-felons and stuff, so we try to help them to get themselves back into the work world.
Very good. And what's your involvement with this program?
I'm the program coordinator.
Program coordinator and?
I represent one of the local fraternities, and we partner with the
program.
Yes.
Very good. Very
And
good.
what fraternity is that?
Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated.
Woohoo! Make it sci-fi. All right. Now, how many clients
die.
are you guys?
Till I dad
There you
die.
go. How many clients are you guys currently working with?
Currently, we have about 100. Last year, we served a total of 140.
Very good.
Is this like, is it sort of like a support group kind of situation too, where everybody gets together and?
Yeah, that's what we do on one Wednesday a month. We have a peer support group, and that's where Omega Psi Phi came in to help us out. It's where we get in a circle and we just talk about today's problems. Sometimes, like we had a topic of like life insurance, and then we had another topic of like the importance of child support, and we had a child support agent to actually come and help us with that. So then we go in and we try to work out each other's problems and give us the best practices. Like for instance, with the child support, when the agent was there, he was like to help them to navigate the child support system. And with the insurance group, we told our participants the importance of getting life insurance, health insurance, because it can help build your family. Just in case you pass away, like you can leave your family something with the life insurance. So something like that.
Do I get a purple jacket if I attend the program?
It takes a little more than
You
that.
got to earn that jacket, right?
You have to earn this jacket.
Tell us about the guys that are in the program. You mentioned that a lot of them are trying to get their lives back on track. I don't mean what do they do, where are they from, but sort of what are they like when they're walking into this? Do they feel like they're coming to get help, or that they're seeking, to meet other guys in a similar situation, or what are they looking for when they join the program?
Well, when they initially come in,
And it's voluntary, right?
yeah, it is voluntary.
Yeah.
When they initially come in, they're kind of apprehensive.
Yeah.
I mean, just imagine anybody walking into a government building.
Yeah.
And so when they see a familiar face, like I'm from the area, I'm from Annapolis and Anne Arundel County, and they see a familiar face, so I can kind of disarm them and then try to move them a little bit forward because once they see the familiar face, the key to any client is for them to gain your trust. And once we get their trust, then we can give them options of how they can correct their lives. So that's pretty much that.
How can folks find out if they're eligible for this program?
Well, the demographic I target is non-custodial parents with child support cases. But I do accept any non-custodial parent, like people on the fringes, a teenage dad or teenage mom. Because it's not, people get the misconception of that it's just for men. It's just for the non-custodial parent. The parent that
Man or woman?
Man or woman.
Worth noting.
And that's the one that has to pay the child support. I deal with that person to help them to, because we need two parents in the household. Even if you're not in the household, we need your monetary support and this support in general, because relationships don't always work out. So we give them the importance of how to be a part of that child's life, not living inside the household. So we try to give them that courage and make them responsible for that, because a lot of times they'll leave out of the household and think, well, I have no more responsibility there. So we try to tell them the importance of them being there, monetary and physically.
Jeff, can you tell us a little bit about the fraternity, and is this something you do personally, or other members of the fraternity are all connected with the program?
Well, the fraternity, we just celebrated our 105th year, November 17th this year.
Congrats.
And that's the international organization. Locally, our chapter, Muro chapter in Annapolis, is 52 years old. In 2009, actually, the fraternity partnered with the White House for their family, for the fatherhood and mentoring initiatives. So within the organization, we have a fatherhood and mentoring initiative anyway. That's worldwide. So we actually come together and as a fraternity, and this situation was absolutely perfect because it created a partnership in which we can come in and support an initiative such as what the county is doing with the fathers.
How many members you got in the Annapolis chapter?
We have 50 with our local chapter. There are two other chapters within the county. One very large, it has 170 members.
Wow,
Oh, geez.
that's a lot.
So there are quite a few members that's there. And so what we do is we use our membership. As Twan was talking about the insurance segment, this from one of our members, local, who's a retired businessman. And now he's after retirement, he sells insurance, and he talks about insurance and insurance investment. And with a lot of our members, we've experienced life. So we have these conversations with the members, and any support that we could bring through the fraternity or personally through mentoring, that's what we're there for.
Excellent. Well, we thank you both for coming on the show today and for all the good that you're putting back out there and all the hard
And you're
work.
both dads? Are you both dads?
Not a
Yes.
dad.
Not a dad.
Yes.
Yes, a dad.
Yes, yes.
So it's good we have two perspectives.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And can I get one more?
You're like, no.
I want to say one more thing about it, because
Yeah.
last year we collected over $260,000 worth in child support collections, and that's almost double what the program costs to run a year. So it's actually a net gain for the county, because we invest so much in, but we get more than enough back.
It means so much for the kids. It's really
Yes,
important
indeed.
for the
Yeah.
kids. Yeah.
Excellent. Well, thank you
Yes.
again for all that you're doing. And we wish you both a very happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you.
And please come back on anytime and keep us updated on this program.
Thank you.
Yes,
Appreciate it.
Thank you. We'll be right back with more Week in Review right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back. Well, Thanksgiving is over, and now it's time to obsess over Christmas, even though it
Yay!
stresses me out
It's
much.
okay to play the Christmas music now, right?
Yeah, Christmas
Okay.
music's allowed now.
Okay,
Christmas
good.
music and Christmas lights, in my opinion. Once Thanksgiving is done, then people can go crazy.
Christmas time in Hollis, Queens.
Mom's in the kitchen cooking collard greens.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sara Gannon has a rundown of all the tree lighting ceremonies around the county. Sarah?
Thanks, guys. Today we're here at the Glen Burnie Town Center, and it's that time of year again. December 1st is the Anne Arundel County tree lighting. We are going to have festivities start at 5:30 and end at 7:30. We're having Cocoa with the Cop. Local businesses from the North County Chamber are going to participate in getting having children do crafts and giveaways. We have Brewster's coming, and the Chick-fil-A cow will be in attendance. For the first 50 children, get free ice skating. Yes, I said free ice skating. And also, just to let you know, around the county, we have on December 2nd, the Glen Burnie Improvement Association will be doing their tree lighting, along with Severna Park. They will be doing their tree lighting on December 2nd. And the PBA in Pasadena will be doing their tree lighting on December 6th. So make sure you catch all these wonderful festivities for the holiday season. And back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Sarah. Hopefully the weather will cooperate for once.
Seriously, you remember last year? It rained. And we had 5 Christmas tree lighting ceremonies.
And it was
that
all
went down.
And may I add
Yes.
a quick little tip for how to be a little more environmentally friendly when
Oh,
you're
please, you have the floor.
doing your Christmas lights this year. We will recycle bad Christmas lights.
What?
So if you take them to our centers and put them in the electronics recycling, our contractor will actually take burnt out Christmas lights.
Now, pardon me for being a Scrooge.
Okay.
But what about curbside?
Not curbside. We don't do electronics curbside. You have to bring them to the centers.
Kristin.
What?
Kristin,
Dave.
let's do better next year.
Are you kidding? Are you going to go out with your truck
2017.
and go buy curbside and pick out all the Christmas lights?
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah.
See, when you bring in the
doesn't-
practical nature of
Right.
it, that's when
You got
people like
3
me-
trucks. Those lights aren't going to go in the back of a trash truck or a recycle truck or a yard waste truck.
You know what else? We should take this opportunity to remind everyone again
Yes,
that
starting
when
January
you put your
3rd.
Christmas tree out after January 1st,
Well, you don't need a bag for that.
you don't need a bag, but if you used a bag in the past, do not use a bag.
Not for your, I'm sure
No
people didn't
plastic
bag their
bags.
Christmas trees, but maybe your wreaths
Oh,
and
really?
garlands.
You're sure nobody put a Christmas tree in a bag? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you're sure
Maybe.
about that?
I don't know. Starting January 3rd, you cannot use plastic bags for your yard waste.
That's right. Your leaves and your branches and your stuff like that, put it in a paper bag, or
You can use a container marked with an X, container of choice, and you should get started now. Don't wait till January 3rd.
very good PSA.
Yeah,
So, did you have a nice Thanksgiving?
I did have a lovely Thanksgiving, 2 sets of
Good.
families. It was lovely.
Did you have turkey and ham?
We had turkey and, yeah, we did have both, and also pork. So,
Pork.
yeah, we get fancy.
Who does
up in
that?
here. We do.
Tell me about the turducken.
We don't have turducken. Have you ever had deep fried turkey?
I don't think so.
Deep fried
Which
turkey
is
is
weird
amazing.
because I would love to have some deep fried turkey right now. As a matter
Oh,
of
right
fact.
now. I'm sorry, I can't make that happen
I
for
would
you.
really like that. Congratulations to Vicky Lagana, Vicky Duke now.
Vicky Duke.
Duke, congratulations to the
Vicky
Dukes.
Duke. Did you catch any of my
I
maid of
did,
honor speech?
I did, and those of you who aren't lucky enough to be friends with Kristin on Facebook, she did a very special presentation to the bride and groom.
I did.
Where-
To shoot by Salt and Pepper.
But you wrote your own words. You
I
wrote
did.
your own lyrics.
Yeah.
And it looked like a very beautiful ceremony.
It was
and
awesome.
also it was, it was an extended affair to some extent. Like you did the next morning brunch and stuff like that, right?
Yep. It was a weekend affair, not just
And
one
you
night.
were in Easton, Maryland.
Easton is beautiful.
It
We were
is.
at the Tidewater Inn, and I can't recommend it enough. I am planning on going back to see it decorated for the holidays, and then swooping right over to St. Michael's and checking out what they got going on holiday stuff too.
Cool.
Yeah. So back to Thanksgiving. What is your favorite thing? What's your favorite item to put on your plate at Thanksgiving? Out of the tradition stuff.
It's gotta be, okay, it's gonna be a tie.
Okay.
It's a tie between the mashed potatoes with the gravy
That's my favorite.
and the stuffing with the gravy.
That's my favorite too. Those two.
Do you like to
the accompaniments.
do you like to mush everything
Yes.
together?
Yes.
Me too.
Yes.
People who separate everything are weird.
On
If you're one of
Thanksgiving,
those people
no.
who you keep your food in the quadrants and it can't touch, something's wrong with you.
Because
okay?
I like cranberry in my mix too. A
I
little
mean,
sweet
get
with
some
savory.
bread, smash
Heck
it all
yeah.
on the bread,
Yeah.
and just eat it like
Exactly,
this.
exactly.
While you're watching football.
Exactly.
That's
now,
what it's all about.
what do you like to do with leftovers? Do you make sandwiches?
Yes.
I like sandwiches. I like soup. I make turkey soup.
That's
So-
too complicated for me. I can't do that.
It's
I
not
pretty
that
much
hard.
put it in the microwave.
Do you have
Little
any
Wonder Bread, boom.
interesting traditions you do on Thanksgiving you want to share?
I'm sure the Laganas have much more to offer in this category. No.
No?
It's very simple in my family. It's always been about, pig out and watch football. That's it.
Okay. Well, for me, in the morning, I have to have the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade on.
Oh,
And
true. You have to do
without
that.
a doubt, every year since I was a child, I cry when Santa comes out.
of course you do.
Yeah. So it's just, and that is why you are now allowed to put up your holiday lights and listen to your holiday tunes, because Santa has graced the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, and it's allowed now.
Huh. Okay.
But anytime before that, I don't want to hear a Christmas song.
Are you going to be singing some Christmas songs this season?
Oh, I am. I have a couple new ones I'm doing with my band.
Okay.
I'm doing
What's your favorite Christmas song?
my
that you
favorite
sing?
new one that I'm doing. I get to do the Mariah Carey one now.
That's the best one.
And
right?
yes,
That's
I love
the
that
best
one. And This Christmas. You know
Oh,
that
that's
one?
a good one. Oh yeah.
And this Christmas.
So when I
will
was,
be-
I don't know why I'm telling this story. When I was like 21, 22, I worked at a big law firm in DC, and I was a paralegal, and all of the support staff put together a band, and
Oh, boy.
we were called Emotional Support, and everybody in the band wanted to play This Christmas. And
I love
was
that
a
song.
stupid kid, and I didn't know about the song. I didn't get it. Like, I didn't know. I had never heard of it, and I'm just like, no, I don't know how to play that. And then someone gave me like a CeCe Winans version of it, and it was too. I just couldn't. I wasn't good enough at guitar to figure it out, so we didn't play it. And then after that, as I got older,
You
it's
love
like
it
the
now.
biggest song, and it's a great
It's a
song.
great song.
And everybody does it, and there's so many great versions.
Yeah.
And I just didn't get it. I missed it.
I'm looking forward to
We did
singing that
Evil
one.
Ways instead
Evil
by
Ways.
Santana.
I'm looking forward to
And Mustang Sally.
Mustang Sally.
Can't go
Can't go
wrong
wrong
with
with
that,
that. Yeah. I'm looking forward to. We have a bunch of Christmas shows and holiday parties that are coming up this
Okay.
December. So
well,
I'm
real
looking
quick
forward to it.
before we go, what are you thankful for? 3 things, go.
I am thankful for Week in Review with Dave Abrams.
Wow. Oh my gosh. I wasn't expecting that one.
I'm thankful to have a life full of loving, compassionate, supportive people that are
Oh my
family
God.
and
I'm
friends.
gonna cry now.
And I am thankful that I have music to express myself, and because I don't know how I would leave my little bit of art left in the world without it. So I'll
That's
say
beautiful.
those.
Okay,
I'll
you're
say
gonna
those.
cry now, so I'm gonna go real
Go
fast.
ahead.
Okay. So I am thankful for my friends and family, and all in good health.
Yes.
Some not perfect health, and I'm grateful that they're on the mend.
Mm-hmm.
I am thankful for my dog Yoshi.
Yeah, Yoshi.
Very thankful for Yoshi. He hasn't been in the show in a while.
Right.
He needs to come back on the show. And I'm thankful for America, Kristin.
Thankful for America.
I'm thankful that,
a good thing to be
throughout
thankful for this
all
year.
of the, I'm so glad the holidays are here.
Yeah.
And I hope
We
everybody
need some goodwill.
finds some time to just get along and respect each other.
Yes.
And enjoy the great things we have. We should be grateful. We should not be so upset all the time, right?
You're right. And one last thing. Who are we also very thankful for?
Santa?
Besides Santa.
Chuck Duncan.
Chuck Duncan. We are thankful for you, Chuck Duncan.
Chuck, we wish all you and yours a very happy Thanksgiving, and you are the greatest director that has ever been known to mankind on local television.
Top 10.
The best. Well, that wraps up this week's edition of Week in Review. You can watch this episode and archived episodes online anytime on Facebook or YouTube by simply searching for Arundel TV. Please tune in again next week for more highlights and news from around the county, and we'll see you next time.